What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we are doing how to set best equipments for every single character in your Grand Cross account. Shout out to my boy We The Ones. He's been asking for this video for a few days now, guys. I literally, bro, like every video, bro is commenting this, you know, where's the equipment video? Where's the equipment video? Guys, I had to drop it. And you know what? I actually went above and beyond on this video, guys, in terms of what we've done. We have actually made a graphic for every single unit in this entire game that has releasing Grand Cross other than the PvP units. I did not cover them because I do not own them. And I feel like, you know, for a majority of you guys, you probably don't own them as well. But we have went through every single character in Grand Cross, guys, from the bottom of my box all the way to the top. And we have gone through the best equipment that you want to be running on every single character. So, gonna be a crazy video, but what I want to do before we actually hop into the graphic, guys, is I want to explain the general idea for what gear you want to be running on every single character and how I kind of base it off on my account, whereas, you know, maybe you go differently with what you want to do in terms of gear. Before we actually hop into the video, though, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, guys. This took me a while to make, man. The graphic took about literally like over an hour, man, of my work. So I would love if you guys hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys enjoy these videos, I'll make more graphics. We'll do other, you know, guide related content. But with that out of the way, man, let's hop in, guys, and let's talk about, you know, what gear that you guys want to be making, generally speaking, and how you want to go about the gear as well. I want to talk about this first before we go into the graphic here with every single character, as this is going to give you guys a general idea of why most characters have, you know, this certain gear right here, and then versus other gears in the game. So yeah, guys, this is not dependent on Lost Vein himself here. I just pulled up Lost Vein just to show the different gear sets in the game that are, I would say, the most consistent ones that people are running for their characters, right? You have HP defense right here, and you have attack crit damage, guys. These are the two main gear sets across all of Grand Cross that are not really either, you know, niche or like, you know, special gear sets, really. These are the main gears that you're going to be building on your account because you're either building a DPS character or you're building a supportive character, you know, with attack rate damage and HP defense respectively, right? So in terms of the actual gear itself, guys, you want to be doing 4 set HP with 2 set defense, or you want to be doing 4 set attack, 2 set critical damage, right? So that's kind of the idea. And the main thing that you want to be making sure you do as well, and this goes for pretty much every single character, guys, is the bonus stats right here that you're actually getting have to be the same as the basic stat that you are running. So as an example right here, this is an attack bracelet, right? So a bracelet, and because it's a bracelet or a ring, that means the rolls on the substats can be one of these right here. So if you actually go to, it can either be attack, it can be pierce, it can be crit chance, it can be crit damage, right? But you have to make sure, guys, that you go with attack because you're gonna get the most benefit out of it for your character. You get the max amount of combat class, you get the max amount of damage for the character, and overall, guys, it's just gonna be better running an attack, you know, substat on the ring or the bracelet. Now, talking about the necklace or the earrings, you're going to be running defense, right? It's the exact same thing. So if you actually go to the values here, you have defense, you have resistance, you have crit resistance, and critical defense. And the main one, guys, is going to be defense, right? That's the one that you want to be rolling on a majority of your characters, as it's going to be helping with your CC and overall tanking better than any other substat you can really get majority of the time. There are obviously other exceptions to this, but for the most part, you are running you know, defense and all that, right? Now, moving on from that, we do have the belt and the rune here. So we actually go to these stats as well for this, guys. It's gonna be the exact same thing. We have HP on the belt. That means you're going to be going with HP percent rolls. As you guys can see here, if we go to the other set bonus effects, you have HP, regeneration rate, recovery rate, and lifesteal. But at the end of the day, guys, you are going to be going with HP, generally speaking, for pretty much every character that you're running, right, in terms of these substat rolls here. So across the majority of the characters in Grand Cross, guys, you're going to be rocking attack, defense, HP percent rolls on the gear, and then either attack crit damage or HP defense. So I just wanted to explain that at the beginning, guys, so you have a grasp of what kind of gears are generally going to be good for characters, and, you know, in terms of which ones you're running them for, being either a supportive character with HP defense or you're running attack crit damage for a DPS. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, have you guys learn that at the beginning before we actually hop into the graphic here with all the characters available. Alrighty, guys, so here is the full graphic that I've made here for every character's best gear set in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this graphic in the description, and also when I post this video, I'll have the actual link for it from my from my Twitter. I'll have it like in the response to the actual video link. But yeah, guys, let's go through it and let's kind of talk about, you know, what special gears that we have. We'll talk about all the gear sets that you would ever need for your Grand Cross account, and then yeah, we'll pretty much just go over all that with the graphic here. So I am on Photoshop, so I'm gonna have to go in and like zoom in you know, every so often, right? But yeah, what we'll do, guys, we'll zoom into the bottom right here and we'll talk specifically about the yeah, the legend here. So this is gonna cover pretty much all the gear that's in this graphic here, guys, that you would need to know about. So we have attack critical damage, we have attack crit resistance, we have attack defense, we have HP defense, HP lifesteal, critical chance defense, triple defense, and then triple crit resistance, guys. So that's gonna pretty much cover every single gear that you would ever need in the game. So you either need a triple defense gear set, an attack crit resistance set, attack crit damage, attack defense, HP defense, HP lifesteal, crit chance defense, and then triple defense. Now, I will say though, there are specific gear sets that you would run on things like Heroes Arena. And whenever I do my videos for Heroes Arena, guys, I will recommend, okay, you know, you want to be running maybe critical defense in the middle, not critical resistance, right? There are scenarios where you want to do that, but this is going to be for every character's best gear set for the content you run them in. So now that we've gone over the legendary, guys, let's actually move all the way over to the other side and scroll up here so we can go over the characters, and we'll just kind of go down and go through the list here for anything specific. So yeah, as you guys can see, HP defense is going to be a prevalent thing here, man. And what I kind of, you know, tried to do for this tier list, guys, or not tier list, for this graphic here that I made, is to try and make it so that there wasn't, like, I'm not specifically talking about, you know, like PvP or PvE. This is just a general best gear set, in my opinion, right? This is going to be the gear that you can run in both PvP and PvE, and you'll be fine, right? I try to, like, kind of base it more so on if a character is good in something more than the other, though. So, like, as an example here, you know, Milim, even though literally the best PvP character in the game, attack crit damage in PvE is absurd with her, so I actually did opt to go attack crit damage for Milim, even though in like a PvP setting you would go HP defense. So just bear that in mind, guys, that like some gears are, you know, either HP defense or attack crit though. But all you guys really need to know though is if it's not attack crit, it's HP defense and vice versa, right? So yeah, so going over here, again, attack crit damage would be all the main DPSs here. Galland, Eller, Zeldris, Eller, Milim, you know, Lost Vein, Mael, Kusak, or not Assault Melee, you know, DK Melee. The first special gear that we have here is attack crit resistance on Red Thonar. As you guys know, when you do run Red Thonar in School and Hadi, I highly recommend attack crit resistance just for the, you know, the benefit. So that's going to be right there. HP defense across the board, HP defense. Another special gear set here, guys, we got Blue Valenti. If you guys saw my Ratatoskr guide, you'll know that the best gear set for her is triple crit resistance, and that's going to go for that character right there. So, you know, there we go. Everyone else, HP defense here, HP defense. Attack crit damage on Assault Melee and the 1. Alright, let's go up on this now. Yeah, this is guys, this is a huge graphic, man. This is a huge graphic, man, that I made. This took a while, guys. Please like the video if you enjoyed this, man. Yeah, so special gear here, Blue Tarmiel. He's a defense scaler, so triple defense. Attack crit damage, Levi. He's a DPS character. Shin, DPS AoE farming unit. Mono attack crit damage. Everyone else you can see HP defense, guys. Lancelot, I opted to go HP defense for Lancelot, more so for the fact that because he's really good in Heroes Arena right now, guys, and the fact that in PvP is HP defense, you would run that, right? You know, you would run HP defense generally speaking. You would make an HP set for him. I will say though that in PvE content though, if you're running him attack crit damage, and that just goes for pretty much any DPS you're running. So if I have a DPS, guys, on HP defense, bear in mind that you're probably running that character on attack crit damage in PvE. So, you know, just kind of bear that in mind. Alright. Attack rate damage, Xion. That's kind of standard, obviously, right? HP defense, triple defense, Baldur. He's a defense scaler. Attack defense, Demiurge. That's because Demiurge wants to have really high CC in PvP, while also being able to dish out a lot of damage too. And also the way his passive works is the higher his attack, the more it's actually going to be able to debuff the enemy with the attack lower. So that is very, very important as well. Yeah, and then as you can see here, guys, you just keep going on. Attack crit damage for these characters right here. So for Glass, Vittoria, you are Escanor, right? Generally speaking. You know, they're just DPS characters. I don't know if you'd make gear for Glass like that, but, you know, that's an option. Alright, going back up to the top here again, we got Shaltir on attack crit damage. Again, you know, that's a given. You know, she's going to be a DPS character. Aaron and Demon King both on attack crit damage as well. Demon King, you could definitely go like HP defense. And honestly, same with Aaron here. I just opt to go attack crit damage because nowadays, if I'm using either of these characters, it's going to be in PvE, guys. Generally speaking, right? I'm probably going to be using these characters in PvE. So, yeah, attack crit damage for that. Tier, I would say attack crit damage, yeah. Even in PvP, you could probably go with attack crit damage. Because if you're able to go first and you just do that AoE one bang, then you'll be good, right? But yeah, mostly for the PvE side of things though, right? Attack crit damage. Another special gear that we got is attack defense for Freya, right? You know, as I mentioned in my Nidhogg guide, guys, attack defense for Freya is the way to go. Alright, let's keep scrolling down. We got, you know, triple defense for Haftalia, triple defense, now Fumi right there. HP Lifesteal Melascula, that is her special gear that you would run. The reason why Melascula is HP Lifesteal is because she actually does gain basic stats for having a certain amount of lifesteal on the character. So you do want to run actually HP Lifesteal for that character, but that is a very special gear in terms of what you'd run. I actually made a video covering best gear for Melascula, guys. If you want to watch that video, feel free. Yeah. Alright, we can move on from that. Yeah, another obviously special gear, attack defense for Jormungand, attack defense for Magelda. Again, with our DPSs, we got attack crit damage on Trader Melly and Chad King, right? Yeah, and then HP defense across the board for everyone else. Alright, scrolling back up here, guys, we got a few, you know, a few more tabs here. Alright, so attack crit damage here for the DPSs, right? We've covered those. And then right here, crit chance defense Slater. So if you guys watch my event boss battle guides, you'll know that for Slater, I recommend crit chance defense because the more crit chance you have on Slater, the higher the critical res shred that you are doing on the enemy. So I like to go personally with that gear set so that when you're doing PvE event boss battles, that you're guaranteed critting on a human team that you're usually running him on anyway. And you're going to get that benefit since he's a human as well. You know, you're going to make Roxy crit easier. You're going to make Esnor crit. You know, whoever you're running that's human, guys, alongside this character is going to get a major benefit. And that's why I like to go with a crit chance defense Slater here. It's a very specific gear set, but it is worth doing overall, guys. And yeah, if you see any of my event boss battle guides, I cover Slater and I explain the gear for him there in terms of the substats and stuff. So definitely check out those videos. Alright, continuing on from there, guys, we got attack rate damage Jericho here, the only other DPS from there. And then if we actually go to the top here for this next tab here, guys, we can actually scroll down. So, yeah, attack rate damage on Hauser and, what is that, Green Skinny King. Mainly because Hauser is still a farming unit for low tier players. And then, yeah, Green Skinny King you can use on, what is it, on Grey Demon. And he can actually do fairly good there, too. Yeah, and then from the rest of this, guys, I think it's just HP defense, everyone else. Yeah, so everyone from there is just HP defense, but it's a given, right? You know, you're mostly running HP defense, but yeah, guys, that is going to be the graphic right there. Again, I will link this in the description for anyone that wants to download this for themselves if they want to know what gear they're rocking on their characters or what they want to slap on each of their characters. This is gonna be the way you want to do it, right? This is it right here. So yeah, I mean, there you guys go, man. That's gonna be the best gear for every single character in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, man. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed these. I'm making these graphics for y'all, man. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.